Celtics at Cavs right now. Celtics laying 8.5. What are we doing here, Terrell?
Come on, guys. There's only one way to go. There's only one way to go. Game two was the ultimate letdown spot of them just folding away games at home. Now this is the opportunity for the Cavs to actually just get up for a game. Like I don't
Mm,
think the Cavs have actually
Hmm.
gotten up for a game on their own yet.
This
Game
is
two
great.
was just purely the Celtics blowing it and purely just saying, "Here, villain, take another win and look great for the people one more time." Look great for the people one more time because we gave everybody every opportunity to say that we were going to handle business and we did it. Now it's the Cavs' turn to go out there and say, "Hey, we're actually here. We can win a game on our home floor of our own merit." And hopefully, if Jared Allen, it feels like he's almost there. They keep saying how
Well, come
he's
on.
game time decision,
We were
he's
saying that
working
in the
out, he's
Orlando
trying.
series.
Yeah,
I
he looked
want
like he's
Jared.
working.
I want Jared Allen to come back and ball out on these guys, but I mean, come on,
When
Terrell.
he
It might
does,
it
it's a
might not be
win.
happening.
When he does, it's a guaranteed win. So I'm just gonna say he is. I'm gonna say he is. It's a guaranteed win, and because they're gonna dominate the boards that game. And the game they dominate the boards, the game that Jared Allen and Evan Mobley are both be able to give them very, very high points totals on the inside, in addition to what Donovan Mitchell has been doing this entire series. And then Darius Garland just a sprinkle on top. If he has a good game, then it's pretty much written that this team can keep it close. So I think game four is a different story. I think the Cavs get up on their home floor and say, "Hey, we can handle business against this team. We've gotten a win on our home floor against them this year. We can do it again." And so, yeah. And plus, Dean Wade is back, and Dean Wade gave him 20 points in the fourth quarter of that win earlier this year. So I think it all points to the Cavs handling business in game two, knotting it up, going back to Boston.
No, I'm
Wow,
not.
so you're calling for the Cavs outright once again.
Yes,
It's
yes,
the
yes.
greatest
Why
bet
would you?
in
Why would you
sports.
take the spread and not the money line? Take the money line.
I'll say this: I don't like the I don't like laying 8.5 with the Celtics. If I had to choose, I would probably take it though. I think, and maybe this is a fun alt bet that we can agree on, Terrell here. But Celtics win the first half, Cavs win the full game. I think is alive because the Celtics are
Mhm.
dominant in the first half. I'm gonna officially take Celtics -5 for the first half, but I'm with you. I wouldn't be surprised if the Cavs make this a game late. They just need to shoot a little bit better, which I don't think is impossible here in game four. Kramer, what are you doing?
No, last time Terrell came on these
Yeah.
airwaves and I disagreed with him.
He
I
made
felt
you
very stupid.
yes.
So I'm going to take the Cavs to win the hour. I mean, we're going to take the money line. I was thinking that that Terrell was going to have this type of position when I asked him to come on the
Yeah,
show.
of course.
You know, there are potentially some alt lines also. If
Oh,
you're into
here we
that,
go.
if you're into that kind of stuff. What's the money line in the game, Sean, that you're seeing right now?
Let's see. I think it was plus 270 for the Cavs.
Oh, okay. So if you want to do Cavs -1.5, you can get plus 320 right now.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
honestly, if you like Cavs,
Let's go.
I mean, really, that is a nice jump in price.
It doesn't
just from money line to -1.5
in the NBA. Yeah, no, I'm not disagreeing with. If Terrell's on the show picking against Boston, I'm not going to pick Boston going forward.
No.
New policy.
I
will
wonder
take
what
him
the
for the first half,
Cavs.
but
What's the Cavs 1-10
Mm.
wait. Oh, the Cavs win by 1-10.
win margin? Yeah, if they keep it, if it's 1-10, they keep it close. And let's say the Cavs go win a close game, maybe it's some free throws at the end. Like, what is it if they don't blow them out this time and it's actually just the Cavs win a close game? Let's see.
I did pull up the price on Celtics win the first half, Cavs win the game at plus 750.
Oh man,
plus 380 for Cavs 1-10.
Yes,
Plus 380.
Plus 380 for Cavs 1-10.
Oh, why wouldn't? Why that's way better than my bet.
What was yours? Plus 320.
Oh, I guess I lose the blowout potential, but
yeah.
Yeah.
What are the odds that they blow them out again? Like if they really, let me not say that.
I like Kramer's -1.5 a little better.
Let's stick.
Now
with
that I think about it. All right, so we like the Cavs. I like the Celtics early, but I do think Cavs give them a game late. Also tomorrow we got the Thunder at the Mavs. I am I like OKC early in the series. Mavs obviously made it a series. Now they're up 2-1. Terrell, I mean, come on, isn't this just written that this series will be 2-2?
Yeah.
Come on, I've been, as the league turns, we've seen this soap opera a number of times. I would be shocked if they let Dallas head back to Oklahoma City up 3-1. I just don't see it happening. And Oklahoma City, like, they're playing pretty well. Both losses have been close losses. It's not like Dallas is dominated. It's going to be a good series. I think it is going to go 7. They got to even it up here.
Yeah, they got to slow down PJ Washington, man. I
Well,
don't know what he's been
no one
on.
covers him.
And he's hitting his shots. But that was the critique of him in the not New Orleans, but in the Clippers series is that, hey, man, you're getting a lot of corner looks, wide open 3 looks, and you're just missing them. And now he's gotten confident. He's rolling. He's found a touch. And it's like, oh, we just need him to revert back to what he was doing last series for a game. And I think they'll be okay because ultimately it's been Kyrie and Luka have kind of been in check. You haven't seen them go off and have the big 35 plus 40 plus games. Like you've seen them have very, very tough baskets, very, very tough scoring, and nothing has come easy for either one of them. It's just PJ Washington's kind of been the X factor in the 2 wins. So if they can slow him down, I think the Thunder really have a good chance of knocking this up at 2-2.
Well, and it's almost like the Thunder came in with the theory of, hey, if PJ Washington is gonna beat us, we're gonna let PJ Washington beat us.
But he's doing
PJ
it.
Washington had beat them, and
he's
now
like, I'm gonna do it.
Shit. All right, we got to adjust. I think they do, and I do.
Do you have to adjust?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. It's enough.
Well,
enough is enough.
He's hit so.
This is way too much.
I mean,
like, what is his splits the past 2 games?
Yeah, like they've just said, leave PJ Washington wide open, and eventually it's just kind of screwed him.
Last 2 games, he is played 40 minutes both games, 29 points and 27 points. He shot 7 for 11 from 3 and 5 for 12 from 3.
For frame of reference, his over under on 3 points made is usually at like 1 or 1.5. So like
1.5, maybe 2.5, but it's 1.5. That's insane.
Yeah. So if he's going to keep hitting 70, that's crazy. I mean, even the 5 for 12 is kind of bonkers considering
small sample size, Sean.
Yeah, but you got to go back. I'm going to go back and see if there's been a game where he shot 23 times this season. Like no, that was, there was a November 14th game where he shot 23 times.
A load management spot.
I think eventually the PJ Washington train runs out, but
they need to mark that. If it was load management related, you got to mark that on the game log. Like,
you have to know when to call.
B team got a lot of minutes tonight.
Yeah. Kramer. No, I'm just thinking of my own athletic career. How many like asterisks there would be for load management?
Getting in there, getting a couple extra.
I was
rotations.
actually did score we had a whole separate B team game, and I got a touchdown. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I mean it's always good when you can play multiple games. Sometimes the quality is not as good, but the parents still like watching it.
Yeah, you got to get your minutes. Kramer, what are you doing here? Thunder. Mavs.
That used to be what the spring games were before they put them on TV. It was a good spot to get the JV guys
you're right.
some time. All right. So ever since I've become a Thunder fan, it's been a rocky road.
Yeah, you really put the kibosh on them, right?
I can't stop now. Terrell nailed it, right? This is gonna. Well, I guess isn't there also a chance that this is just the beginning? It's the beginning of the end.
Well, I think if you like the Mavs and if you think this is the beginning of the end, the angle is, this Thunder team they're just too young.
Yeah, they're too young,
inexperienced.
They didn't do their ladder climb yet. This is their first tier.
But I don't know. Like watching the games, I don't see that out of this Thunder team. They're a well-coached team that I think is gonna make some adjustments. Yeah. I mean, they have the coach of the year.
You're right. They'll steal one here. We'll get double road game punch in the mouths. My OKC Thunder, level it. What are we doing? Just basic money line? Are we taking the points?
Yeah, I think either is good. But
all right, money line. Let's go.
There you go. On the money.
I
mean, I think you can. What if you all here? I think you can all
you're
here
right.
and take a OKC.
What was the 1-10 on this one?
If you can do get the slider out, because I think
I got the slider out.
What's minus 3.5?
OKC minus 3.5.
Yeah.
Just click. All right, plus 135.
I thought it'd be a little higher.
Yeah, let's just go.
I'll just stick with the regular.
Yeah, money line.
Yeah, my dog is the Celtics win first half, Cavs win the game. Tuesday night, Pacers at the Knicks, all knotted up. Terrell, before we hopped on the show, you said just waiting for this Pacers Knicks series to start. Both teams successfully defending home court. Rick Carlisle getting the fans, getting in the head of the refs and the fans. Ooh, what are we doing here? I mean, the Knicks without OG are a different team. Brunson didn't get his 40 points. Looked a little rough shooting in general here for the Knicks.
They're banged up.
How say you, Terrell?
They are super banged up, and it's tough because now, you know, you don't have as much offense. OG was giving you 28, 4 for 8 from 3 before he went down. Like, and what he's able to do rebounding, he kind of, you know, the defensive side of ball, he makes Precious Achua obsolete. And now Precious Achua is coming in. OG shooting 40% from 3. Achua's shooting 23, 24% from 3. So it's like, it's not the same. He's not giving you as much offense. And you took away another option. And now Brunson is trying to compensate. You have DiVincenzo who's trying to compensate, and it just all fell apart for him this past game. I have to continue rolling and hopefully get this team back on track. Pacers are going to blow them out in Madison Square Garden.
Oh,
I have to take Pacers 11 plus.
Mm.
I have an agenda here, and if I have to take an L for the Knicks to succeed, then I will do that. And Pacers 11 plus feels really good because they annihilated this team today. And
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean 11 plus?
Minus 11.
Yeah.
You're taking.
So it'd be minus 10.5. Actually,
Yeah.
It would be minus 10.5.
Oh, okay. So you like a crazy alt number here on the.
Yeah,
on the
take them by
Pacers.
double
Okay.
digits. Take them by double digits to go win the game.
All right.
Oof.
Any? I mean, and I thought the Pacers played well in New York. I think the narrative here, as a Pacers backer as well, is that you know
The injuries.
the injuries have caught up to him. You know,
Yeah.
everyone who has had Tibbs coach their team gets so mad at the way he manages minutes. He's been very
Not me.
stubborn and
I love it.
grinds these guys to the ground. And now we're seeing it. Maybe
Or they're
seeing
soft.
a little soft. I do worry a little bit about the Pacers defense on the road in Madison Square Garden, and clearly these Knicks guys get a jump from it. But yeah, I'm with you. Let's go Pacers. Kramer, what are you doing here?
Oh, they're gonna get a jump from it.
Mm.
Yeah, watch out, small market Pacers coming to the Big Apple. Got the big city stuff. Remember that movie City Slickers when the guy from the city had to go to the country and stick his hand up a cow's ass? Not this time.
New York City.
Whatever
Those are the Pace salsa
whatever the
commercials.
opposite of that is.
Yes,
That's what's going to happen. Yeah, Terrell said the series hasn't started. The series is not starting on Tuesday. Knicks roll. There's going to be a ton of foul calls. People are going to be pissed off about it. I like the agenda, Terrell. I like what you're doing.
This has been the worst 2 games. The worst 2 games of my betting career. My bankroll has gotten bigger, and I have no idea why. It shouldn't be. So I'm ready to start losing bankroll again. Come on, let's go Pacers.
Last game of the slate, we got the Minnesota Timberwolves at the Denver Nuggets. Of course, everyone grabbed their shovels, started digging that grave for the Denver Nuggets. Not so fast. To be the champ, you got to beat the champ. Minnesota got a wake up call. It's now all 2-2 tied up. Huge momentum swing for this Denver Nuggets. And I think a lot of it starts with that first quarter. They figured out how to win the first quarter again. As simple as it sounds, they were dominant doing that in the regular season. Like the Nuggets once again in the first quarter. And I like them here again. I mean, Jamal Murray has his confidence back. Joker has his confidence back. It's on a Tuesday, so we don't have to worry about the Preakness looming up ahead. I think the Nuggets roll here. I think they figured something out in Minnesota. No home team has won a game yet. I think that changes Tuesday night. Terrell, what do you like?
Oh,
is Terrell frozen?
I don't know. He looks frozen. Maybe he's frozen. Well, I'm sure Josh will unfreeze Terrell. Here, let's.
All right. Hopefully we get Terrell back here. Kramer, what do you?
He was a very dismissive, frozen face from Terrell. He
Yes.
said, "I'm done with this."
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Can you truly be an elite team if you are unable to win a game at home? What's the opposite of the series hasn't started because no one's won on the road?
Yeah, I mean,
to me, this is completely demoralizing to Minnesota. If you're a Minnesota backer, you're sick. You probably bet more after they went up 2-0, thinking, "Wow, I'm a genius."
I mean, this is you're out at a nightclub, you're having a bunch of cocktails, you get that sweet spot where you're drunk enough, you're talking to like the hottest chick you've ever seen,
feel good enough to fight Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, you're ready to fight Alvin Kamara. You're having this great time. The chick's like, "Yeah, let's go back to my place." You're like, "Oh my god, I am just the man. I went in, on the road, got it done. She's taking me home," and then you can't get it up for like 2 hours straight. There was like a break, and then like, "Oh hey, now you can go." Nothing, complete zero, and so now you're stuck figuring it out.
Sorry, some of the audience might have tuned out. They're like, "I can't relate to that."
This is yes,
I can't.
You're crying, you're disheveled, and now your confidence is completely ruined. There's no way you can get up for this game, game 5 here. I think that just psychologically, this Timberwolves team is cooked. I know you would think, "Oh, hey, they already beat them twice in Denver." Yeah, but then they lost twice in Minnesota. I think that was a massive wake up call for the sleeping dragon that was the Denver Nuggets.
And specifically the way that Joker was back to just doing whatever the fuck he wanted.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to defend me that way? Okay. It's almost like he got a little annoyed. It's like something annoyed him recently.
Yes.
Maybe he didn't win his Kentucky Derby bets. He had a couple of days of a hangover. No, it just seems like whatever was working, they adjusted.
They awoke the sleeping dragon. I mean,
does Minnesota have another adjustment in them?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I think a lot of it was they kind of saw what they were doing, picking up Jamal Murray up full court. Jamal Murray got back to having a good game, and really it was his efficiency, 8 of 17. I think that 3-day break was massive for the Denver Nuggets. I don't know if they did some team bonding or whatever, but that break between going from Denver to Minnesota, they really seemingly figured a bunch out. He had a good game, 19, 3 of 7 from the 3, and Joker's not even hitting his threes. He was 1 of 5. If he hits a couple of these threes, which he's certainly capable of, they're in trouble.
Sean, in hindsight, we won a lot of money in similar situations with LeBron in the past. We shouldn't have jumped ship with Joker. That was our bad. Good coaching, and just got confirmed. Terrell taken out by Spectrum. Big gambling at their old tricks.
Oh, maybe it was that laser tag family. They were talking so much smack on Ryan that they wanted to take him out.
I mean, I do think the dad was legitimately disappointed in his family's performance.
Oh, really?
Or in his party's performance.